Welcome back to Journey to Novelist, and this is the Camp Nanowrimo April 2022 event, Day 18 exercises. These exercises are designed to help you think about what you're going to be writing today so that you have some idea of where to go and you're not sitting with a blank page. So where are we at in the overall story? If you've been following this playlist of exercises and sprints, then you know that yesterday you started moving your character into the second part of the second act where things are planned and your character isn't just reacting to things. They are identifying and tackling the obstacles in their way to reaching their goal. The subplots that were introduced in the first half of the story are starting to wrap up. You're starting to get the information needed to tie those loose ends up. You don't want to be introducing any new information at this point. Any big information should have been introduced during the previous part of the story before the midpoint, and now we are past that first problem that was tackled yesterday, and your character has been having either a good or a bad result from that and may need to change their plans. So as I said, this is the second part of the second act of the story. Your character is planning and attacking and not reacting. You are on that downward slope towards your climax, so the momentum is building and increasing, and a lot more things are happening during this section of the story. Things are speeding up. Tension and excitement should be growing for your characters as well as for your readers. So what are we going to work on as far as exercises? Well, let's get to exercise 1. I want you to go ahead and make a list of any subplots that you introduced and need to be wrapped up before the climax. So we're just going to put 3 minutes on our clock, and you're just going to make that list. Ready, set, write. And that's time. So that's one exercise down for today, and we're going to move right on into a second one. And what I want you to do for this new one is, your character gained a lot of information during the first part of the story, and they gained a little bit more when they started to tackle that first problem, that first obstacle that was in their way. And they've formed some opinions, and I want you to just dive into your character's head and describe who your character thinks is the antagonist. Who do they think is preventing them from reaching their goal? And also give the reasons why that they think that this person or this organization is in their way. So I'm going to put 4 minutes on the clock, and I just want you to take some time to explore your character's reasoning behind who they think the antagonist is. So when you're ready, set, go. And that's time. Okay, so now we have an idea of who your character thinks the antagonist is. So I have one more exercise for today, and we're going to make it a 3-minute exercise. And what I want you to do is go ahead and list all of the people or organizations that could still be trouble for your character. Besides that antagonist that they think it is, who else could it possibly be, or who else could cause trouble? So I'm just going to put 3 minutes on your clock here, and when you're ready, set, write. And that is time. That is the end of our exercises for today. Look for the Day 18 Sprints video following this one, and subscribe to the channel or the playlist if you find these helpful.